Have you ever wondered what makes some relationships thrive more than others? Well, I'm not a relationship expert or coach, but it doesn't take a genius to know that it's through effective communication. Now, communication isn't just about words, it's a very important part of every relationship. It's how we express love, build trust, and resolve conflicts. Question: what do you think separates effective communication from the rest? Make sure to watch to the end of this video because I'm going to be talking about the keys to better understanding and deeper connections. So whether you're going through the complexities of romantic relationships, or you want to strengthen the bonds you have with your family and friends, or you just want to create harmony at work, by the end of this video, you will have the tools that you need to transform your relationships and create a world that is filled with deeper understanding and genuine connection. Now, the first tip is active listening. Now, this is a very important skill because it means you're giving your full undivided attention to the person that is speaking. You do so without interrupting them or forming your response while they talk. This shows that you are genuinely interested in whatever they are saying. So, how do you practice active listening? The first one is to maintain eye contact and occasionally show that you are engaged. The second one is to minimize distractions. So put away your phone, your tablet, any electronic device, or turn off or pause your television while you're speaking to the other person. The next is to avoid interrupting the person while they are talking. Let them finish before you respond. Next is to reflect on what the person is saying and paraphrase or summarize their words to show that you understand what they are saying. And finally, ask open-minded questions in order to encourage further explanation and understanding. Active listening creates an environment for empathy in relationships because it shows that you value the perspective of the other person and that you are willing to invest your time and your effort in understanding whatever they are saying. The second tip is expressing yourself. Now, when it comes to clear communication and mutual understanding, expressing yourself honestly and respectfully is very important. Now, some ways in which you can express yourself effectively includes: number one, use I statements. Now, use I statements to convey your thoughts, your feelings, and your needs without accusing or blaming the other person. Number two, being specific when you're communicating. Avoid using languages that can lead to misunderstanding because this will cause confusion. Number three, choose an appropriate time and place to have important conversations and make sure that there is privacy and minimal distractions. The next one is to use assertive communication to state your needs, all while respecting the boundaries of others and their rights. And lastly, practice active listening skills. When you get feedback and you're responding to the other person, make sure to practice the skills that I listed in the first tip. When you express yourself openly, it builds trust and promotes authenticity, honesty, and vulnerability in relationships. The third tip is conflict resolution. Now, conflicts is a natural part of every single relationship, but it's how you manage it that can either strengthen or weaken the connection between you and the other person. Here's how you can resolve conflict effectively. Now, the first tip is to approach conflict with the aim or the mindset of collaboration. Focus on finding what benefits the both of you instead of trying to win the argument. The next is to look for common ways or common areas in which you can compromise in order to reach a solution that satisfies both you and the other person that is involved. You can also try to understand the feelings of others as well as their perspective. The next one is to express your own needs and boundaries clearly and respectfully. And lastly, practice forgiveness and let go of resentment in order to move forward from conflicts and strengthen your relationships. If you want to learn more about learning to forgive and let go, make sure to check out this video. I will leave the link in the description down below. Now, developing conflict resolution skills helps to promote understanding in relationships by addressing differences and creating an environment for mutual respect and cooperation. And there you have it. So today we went through the 3 key points in fulfilling relationships through effective communication. Remember that communication is a skill that can be improved and perfected over time. So don't feel bad if you stumble along the way, because every conversation that you have is an opportunity to grow and deepen your connections with others. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, then share it with someone who could really benefit from these tips. And remember to communicate with kindness, empathy, and authenticity. And I will see you in the next video.